And we're back with some football, some soccer. You know, I realized I made a video. I said I was going to talk about the NBA in the last 2 videos ago I made, and I didn't. My computer was full, and I couldn't delete enough crap to. I mean, at that point, there were already like 2 games had passed by, and it had just been a prior game that, you know. So yes, I'm going to try my best to keep this updated at least every night or every day to make it relevant, right? I don't want to be talking about week 8 in the NFL when it's like week 12, you know, by the time I upload it. So I got to be on my 8. But yes, football, soccer, big. I think the eyes in Europe, if you follow, it's in Real Madrid, right? And I hate to just talk about Real Madrid, but Barcelona's playing well. They got a 2-1 victory against, I think it was Villarreal. So they had, it was a close one. I caught little glimpses of it. I didn't catch all of it. But they tied 2-1 against Villarreal, a solid opponent. And that, with Barcelona winning, that sent the urgency to Real Madrid. Okay, we can't fall 11 points behind. Then at that point, the league it's over in not even December, right? But before we get into Real Madrid, I think Valencia usually, I think 2 years ago or last year they were kind of on a downside, but this year they're coming out in full force, and I think they're playing probably the best soccer football in in Spain. I think they're looking good. I think they're looking, that they could, if Barcelona slips somewhere, I think Valencia's going to capitalize, and it's going to be, I think it just makes it interesting when it's like 3-4 teams that are in the mix, right, in Spain. Because in Italy and in, maybe not Italy so much now, but before it was the Milan, the AC, Inter, Juventus. You had a few other teams that would be up there. Now I think lately it's just been Juventus, but it just makes it more interesting, right? Especially in Spain, where it's always been Real Madrid, Barcelona dominant. So Valencia, Villarreal, Atleti, although Atleti's is not, I think, the height of that Diego Simeone train was a few years back. The 2 years they went to the Champions League final, I think that little era, if you will, was probably their best football. I don't think they're going to go upward. If anything, that era is, especially with those players, the Griezmann, the Koke, the Gavi, and all that. I think it, even though they're young, right? It sounds so crazy to say, but all you need is that one guy to get old or just to move on, or and the team suffers, right? The team suffers. It's similar to what happened with Barcelona and Dani Alves last year. You easily saw that that right back was their weak point, and that was when they let Dani Alves go, and he ended up going to Juventus, and they went to the final. So yeah, it just takes that one player or two to get old, or to just not be on their game, for it to collapse, and that's what I think has happened to Atletico de Madrid. But yes, Real Madrid beat, I think it was 3-0, Las Palmas. Was it 3-0? 4-0? Las Palmas. Cristiano still doesn't score. Benzema, I think, Cristiano looks good, right? They're just not going in, and it sounds so counterintuitive, because well, how can he look good, especially with Cristiano being such a goal scorer? What? He's getting good looks, he's creating chances, and I think he just needs that one to open the gates, right? But the guy that's really concerning is, and has been for a while, is Karim Benzema. I don't know. I think it's because, I think it's the Asensio, Isco style of play that I think hurts him, especially Cristiano and Benzema, right? They just hold on to the ball. It's a lot of dribble. When Real Madrid, I mean, I don't want to say they were at their peak, but when when that offense was like counterattack in like 3 seconds, it's because they were so direct. It was boom, give it out to Kareem. Kareem gives it to Benzema and just feeds it to Cristiano in like 1 or 2 touches. But with Isco and Asensio, now of course the circumstances may be different, right? Where you do have to hold on to the ball a little bit more, but there's just instances where they take too many touches, and then it allows the defense to backtrack and get into position. So I think that's where it's hurt Karim and Cristiano. There's not a lot of spaces with those two guys there. But all in all, Spain, I think La Liga is going to be exciting. There's still a ton of soccer to play, football to play. Now on the EPL side of things, it's usually even much more interesting, right? Because you have a lot of teams, or at least on paper, that are very, very not equal, but can give each other, like, it's pretty unpredictable, right? But Manchester City seems to be running away with it. I think they're 10 points clear of second place Manchester United, who lost 1-0 to Chelsea. And Manchester City beat Arsenal convincingly 3-1. When is Arsene Wenger leaving? I don't know how you Arsenal fans have been putting up with this. Thierry Henry carried the guy to a Champions League final. I don't know if he won a EPL title. But, I mean, come on. There's got to start being some sort of change, right? He's not Ferguson. He's not Sir Alex Ferguson. But, hey, if you're an Arsenal fan out there, I would love to know what you think, or what's going on through your mind and minds of other Arsenal fans. So, yeah, the EPL is exciting to watch. Although, like I said, I don't watch a lot of those games because they're typically earlier. And, yeah, I haven't been keeping up with Serie A lot. I think I was watching Juventus versus AC Milan when Bonucci was out. But yeah, that's beyond the point. I don't want to get into it if I haven't seen it quite a lot. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. How's your favorite team doing? What about the Champions League? Who's shaping? I know Tottenham also won in the EPL, so they're looking good. I think they're going to be up there. I mean, as La Liga, right? It's still a long season, so it's really early to crown a winner. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, let me know. Tell me to shut up and get to the point. Or let me know what you guys thought about soccer. Did your team play well, or did you guys lose or win? And Arsenal fans, please let me know what's going on with Arsene Wenger. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care, guys.